Hey there, everyone. I always like how in this room, when you reload in, you pop in, like, actually pretty far away from the Moogle, but this is Mogi Shrapnel from the guys who play games, back with some more Final Fantasy IX in depth. And you may have noticed a smidgen from last time that, well, I don't know if last time's the right word, but we're not going to do a half part just yet. And the reason for that is because, for one thing, you can come back here later, but, like, you can come back here later, and there's actually, like, things to talk about that are different. Some actually, like, pretty obscure details, in fact. Well, one obscure detail, but it's a pretty, like, good fun fact. And we need to come back here after we get the airship anyways, so I might as well wait until then to do it. Because, like, it's funny because there's another thing I can talk about, and it's kind of in the same boat. It's something to talk about that's different. Well, it's about the Garudas. I was mentioning how, like, they have a different script, which I guess isn't really something I need to talk about, but, you know, they'll come up, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm not sure, like, so we're gonna fight a boss, obviously. If it wasn't obvious, so it's a bird, guys, so we want to slap Bird Killer on our physical attackers, I guess. However, I'm not sure if it's really... I guess counter is a good one. Should I put on ad status? Should I keep ad status on? No, because we're not using the heavy lance right now. This looks good for Freya, I guess. Zidane can be on thief duty regardless, so it doesn't really matter what else he has. Just make sure you get clear-headed. That's the big one. You want that clear-headed, so... This is kind of one of those bosses where they kind of, like, you kind of get got if you're not immune to confuse. And it kind of sucks in that regard, I guess, because it's like, that sucks, but, I mean, what can you do? I guess I'll take accuracy plus off for Bird Killer, because Zidane's not going to be attacking for a while anyways. You can keep your stuff. Like, I get, but he's gonna be healing is the thing, so it's not a big deal for him. But, get clear-headed, yes. And you too. Oh boy, hey, guess what? One of the dogs wants outside, and he's gonna scratch the door for the next 2 hours until I let him out, and then he'll immediately want it back in because it's still raining. Funny how that works. Alright, I guess for this boss... Yeah, like I said I was going to do, we're going to slap the tiger racket onto Dagger. Because she doesn't really need anything else. And do we have anything that could, like, boost Wind Elemental in the accessories? Yeah, the fairy earrings, that's a good idea. Black belts would actually... Well, I say that, but the rackets use spirit stat for damage, so... It wouldn't boost that all that much in reality. It would boost strength but lowers spirit and magic. The fairy earrings would actually also do that anyways, so I guess let's just slap the black belt on her for more defense. She's basically immortal at this point anyways, so... Zidane's weak to fire, ice, lightning, but that doesn't really matter. So you might as well just let him learn that. Gauntlets help out wind. Wind is another one. You want wind resistance if you can here. Do any of the armlets do that? I think it's just like water, and one of them boosts earth, and then these ones are holy shadow, but... Let's see... I think one of the early ones doesn't. Never mind. Oh, because he can't wear all the hats, right? No, wait, yeah, he can't wear the feather hat. Huh. I didn't even realize that. That's interesting. That's, like, I guess unique to Amarant in that regard. Well, I think we're pretty good, though. So... Yeah, this should be fine. This boss is gonna be interesting. And you get this fancy little FMV of us going down. If if you remember from the Aphid tree, it's kind of similar to that, and there may be a reason for that. Now we're just in here. What room is this? Tombstone. Exclamation point. So this is what Kujo is harping about. Time to head back. Whoa! Something's coming. What do you think the boss would be here, huh? Like, take a wild freaking guess what the boss would be of an area like this. Well, obviously, it's a giant airship. I freaking love this stupid... Like the fact that so many people see this boss. Like, look how big it is. It's literally like it's extending past us. Look at this little like thrusting blade. It's so funny. All right. Oh, here comes the propeller wind. I believe this is actually the wind, the confusion attack. This just confuses the party, and like if you don't have confuse immunity, this just like totally bones you. I guess we'll start off with just giving everyone regen. Even though Dagger already has it, but it's fine. I guess I could curse him, but like, he's already weak to everything. Like, the only one with an elemental attack is Dagger. And he's already weak to wind, so it doesn't really matter much. We'll just have him defend, I guess. Stolen Elixir. Command failed. Dagger can't concentrate. Oh, here comes an actual attack. We're like pretty well blocked against it though. It actually inflicts float on us though, which is somewhat unique. Alright, how much damage is Dagger gonna do? Not bad, hey? She doesn't even have Bird Killer on. Meanwhile, watch how much damage Freya is about to do. Wham! Just 3.5k, like, okay. I kind of really want the steals, though. This guy has some very good steals. Oh, and here comes the Photon. Guess what this does? Wham! HP to 1. I need to be kind of careful, because if I'm not careful, we're gonna end up like running out of HP to sock down, I guess. So we'll actually have Freya defend for now. Amaranth in his low spirit stat, so he's grounded faster than everyone else. Oh, here comes the boomerang. This just does exactly what you think it would do. But it does make Freya trance, so I guess we'll have her hop up, because, like, why not? Oh, and she has a... Oh my god! Oh my god! He's not gonna live long, is he? Holy crap! Oh, we got the Holy Lance, though. That's good. I think that's actually the steal we want. I don't actually remember if he has anything other than that we really care about. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, we're good. We got the Holy Lance. That's good. I believe this is just wind damage, which once again we're all like pretty well. Yeah. Anyways, let's enjoy Freya going to town on this guy. Amaranth heals himself. This is actually a kind of a fun boss fight. I really like this guy because of the whole fact that he's dumping you into this fight where you don't have healing like easily available like you do for the rest of the game. Like, it kind of brings back those like late Disc 1 vibes where you don't have a white mage. Like, you just don't have magic cure, period. So it kind of makes you get creative. We haven't really seen... What's... This one... This is confused, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, maybe we'll get lucky and Zidane can throw up a lucky 7 for fun, but... It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Oh no, he's confused us. How terrible. A little less damage, a little less damage. I guess we'll just do this, get him going. Let Dagger do some smacking too. Bam! Almost 2,000. Oh, poor guy. And then he drops right down to the ground. Boom! Yeah, this is around the point in the game where, like, if you've been doing the chokehold hot and cold stuff, your power kind of explodes at this point. So, this boss can end up being really easy, but, like, if you haven't been doing chokehold stuff, then this boss can also just annihilate you, so... And it gives us a pumice piece, which is interesting. You'll see what that is in a little smidgen here. Oh, I forgot, we actually get a chance to unequip everyone. That's good, because, as you can imagine, we're about to zoom off to the other characters, so... It's a good idea to just get rid of anything that, like, these characters don't really, like, need right now. So, like, I'll just slap the desert, no, I guess the Germanist boots. We'll let Steiner get his gauntlets. I guess we have plenty of shield armor, so don't need to worry about that. Germanist boots as well. You actually got actually up, so that's nice. So more Germanist boots. Actually, we'll give you the feather boots, because it's pretty funny. And sure, fairy rings, whatever. It also boosts Rin, right? So I take the light robe off of you. Slap the, I guess the survival vest. I mean, I guess just the magician robe, because who cares? I think Aiko can use the racket, so I guess we'll take that off too, just in case it's something good. Amrite doesn't need to learn anything for a while, so he can just be OP. Yeah. I think we're good for now. We'll worry about abilities later. Grab that. We gotta get back to the others. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to... I'm gonna throttle this dog. Be right back. Alright, I've let my dogs out. Here's hoping they don't want back in like 2 seconds. Glugstone. I like how we just know what this is called. Games are usually actually like pretty good about that. Usually if you see someone, it's like, you know, man with glasses, you know. It's kind of funny we just immediately know it's the Glugstone, but... Why am I trapped in here? Hey, someone let me out! This is no way to treat a lady. Ah. I hope Zidane and the others are alright. I'm sure they'll come back for me. So how do you like the special sweets I reserved for each of you? By the way, Zidane is out running an errand for you. For me, in return for your safety. But I hate keeping promises, and I so love deceit. So I thought I would give you a special death to remember me by. My palace is home to a magnificent hourglass. As its sands fall, the floors of your rooms slowly open. Well, isn't it a fabulous idea? Your lives will be spared if the hourglass is reset. If Zidane comes back in time, that is. Oops, just 10 more minutes. Better start praying. Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. Ha 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 ha. What? Somebody help me! Farewell. And then, you know, that bastard Kuja! That does it, Ribbit! If I don't save them, no one will. How many times am I going to change Sid's voice? That's just how it goes. Say... I reset the hourglass and locked it just because I was ordered to. What we're doing is wrong, isn't it? Wait, isn't that better than to stop functioning? Come on, let's go back. Turning off that trap again? I still don't understand how you do it. You basically just have to just turn them all on. You're just thinking too hard. Let's go. Turn them all on, huh? I wonder what that means. Hey, look! We are currently playing as a frog. Can't access the menu or anything, because guess what? Sid doesn't have an inventory. And, we can try to go this way. I don't have time to be following them, ribbit! So everyone who's ever played this game knows exactly what's about to happen. That must be the key they were talking about, ribbit! It's time for red light, green light with Sid the Frog. Ah! I fucked up. Okay, I have to turn the sound up right the hell now. I guess I should stand still if that creature looks this way, ribbit. What? He hit me with the insta turnaround, you bastard! If only I was a man again. Okay, I'm gonna see all that dialogue later, so. Oh, dude! I'm usually pretty good at this, but holy crap, he's going nutso on me. The trick is to just kind of play cool. I'm glad the phone's ringing right now. You know, just really need more things to distract me. And honestly, if you're having trouble, just play it safe. Just when he turns around, you click it a couple times, and you don't need to push your luck. You're not going as far as it actually looks like you are, right? You're just going to that key right there. You can see the camera's already starting to move, so we're getting pretty close. You do want to... Obviously, you can't take it too slow, though, because you have that timer, right? Right, because the Hedgehog Pie here can't turn around literally, like, instantly, so... Just hit it while he's turning around, and then just go forward a little bit, and then you're all good. And eventually, once you get close enough, I'll actually stop turning around and let you know that you're good. You received the hourglass key, hell yeah. But then he'll start doing it again for like a second, which I always think is funny. I see a scale and some weights, ribbits. If we just climb onto the scale, can't quite get up there. I gotta put something on the left side too, ribbit. Let's examine the scale. These are huge scales, ribbit. I could probably put 3 weights on a dish. I gotta climb onto the scales in order to reach the hourglass, ribbit. I'm not doing the voice right now because we're on a time. Let's examine the weights. This weight is made of wood. I like they're like chess pieces. It makes me think of like pawns. This weight is made of clay. Why these are here, who knows? This weight is made of stone. I guess the black mages are kind of lazy about cleaning up. This weight is made of iron. It's pretty obvious if you think about it for a sec, but basically, just put clay, stone, and iron, because the wood is the lightest one. I do love how specific that is. Like, oh yeah, this scale has enough room for 3 weights. Now what, ribbits? Let's climb onto the scales. You can see this is made to like kind of sink your time, because if you put the wrong ones on, you have to take them all off again too. Just have to turn this upside down, ribbit. Now everyone should be alright, ribbit. I thought I was a goner. Thank goodness we made it. Aha! You all made it, Ribbit. Huh? You saved us? It wasn't easy, mind you, but we've no time to celebrate, Ribbit. I heard from 2 black mages, Ribbit, that there's some kind of trap up ahead. They said you basically just have to turn them all on. Whatever that means, Ribbit. Let's hurry. That's right. We can't just rely on Zidane. We have to work together until Zidane gets back. We can do it if we stick together. And so this is kind of the interesting thing about this part, is that one of your party members, based on it's like a priority system, basically, is chosen to be the party leader. And I believe Aiko is generally like one of the highest. She actually might be number 1 off the top of my head. Like, she's almost always the party leader. Maybe because they really wanted you to see Mog hanging out. But also because, well, there's another reason, but I like how you can still see the weights here too. But our hedgehog pie friend is gone. It's Mojito. Wow, visitor Kupo, I need you to deliver mail for me. Deliver a letter to Mog, Sam. Thanks, Kupo. Anyways, it's the same Mog shop from before, so if you're missing anything, feel free to buy it now, basically. They also give you some, like, consumables to use, which is nice. Like, you're not too, screwed if you didn't buy it from before, but, let's get to learning some new stuff. So, Suna and Haste, sure, why not? I guess the Green Beret's probably fine. Magic Armlet, blah, blah, blah. I love listening to the dogs bark like crazy. Isn't it fun? Alright, we'll put the light robe on Aiko, help keep her alive, and also help her learn Full Life, which is very nice. Does she have any things to learn? She can learn Haste, I guess. And she still doesn't learn Phoenix, so I guess I'll finish that. That's funny. Steiner can learn Power Break. He's got the cross helms. Now I can put the gauntlets on him for big evasion. Like, why not? It also gives like quadruple like elemental damage reduction. Like, jeez, man. And I can get the gold armor for Stone Killer. Sure, why not? You can see the pumice piece here, so put it together with the other piece. The pumice piece also absorbs holy and shadow elemental attacks. And it gives pretty good stats, you can see. It gives 5 evasion and 2 magic. Well, I guess that's not fantastic stats, but that's compared to the yellow scarf, so I guess to be more accurate, let's see what it looks like without the yellow scarf equipped. Without the yellow scarf equipped, you can see it gives 2 strength, 2 magic, 5 evasion, and magic defense, so it's pretty good. I guess we'll just slap the power belt on you for counter. Vivi's learning Break and Comet. You can see here's the High Mage staff, though. Teaches Meteor and Osmos. We'll put the Dark Hat on you for Ice. Sure, why not? Oh wait, he can learn something here. Oh yeah, the Enkai Armlet teaches Water! I forgot about this a while back. So Vivi can learn Water now. Why not? Can also get Osmos from the Gaia gear, which I guess we'll do. Why not? Gives him good defense anyways. Let's see here. We'll give him the Rebirth Ring for Auto Life. I don't want to learn stuff like... Because the thing is that the Protect Ring is obviously just a very good accessory, period. So, it's kind of like low priority to be learning from this. Because, like, you're going to be probably throwing this onto a character at the end game anyways, because this is pretty good. It gives great defensive stats and elemental resist overall. So you don't need to worry about this stuff on it as much. Gamble defense, High Tide, don't need to worry about that. So I guess we'll let him learn Gamble defense. He's on his way. Same with that. Oh, Locomotion. Yeah, I guess I'll let you learn that. Quina's probably a bit behind on abilities because they were gone for a while. We didn't really like give them a chance to learn anything again after that, but Quina also just learns their abilities a little faster than other characters, I feel like, for a lot of things. To make up for the fact, maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll just give them Auto Float, like why not? Alright, I think we're doing pretty good here. Alright, so what you want for this area, right off the bat, make sure you got this, is... let me think. Well, first of all, let's get rid of Auto Return, because that's taking up a ton of her stones. I actually don't remember if anyone silences in here. I believe, from what I remember, this place is status central, so you kind of want a lot of status resistance. A big one here is body temperature. You definitely want body temperature if you can get it. You also want confusion immunity again, because there's another enemy here that can confuse you, and it kind of sucks if you get got by that. I think you also want locomotion. I believe there's something in here that can stop us. However, I've been a bit coy about Quina as of late. Remember how I was making a big deal about getting level 5 death? Well, we'll see in a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Millionaire for big moolah. Let's keep you like loud mouth. Oh yeah, and you want antibody too if you can, because I think there's someone that uses bio in here. In fact, it's like the same enemy uses a bunch of status effects, so might as well. You don't really need the poison immunity because like poison immunity is not that big a deal, but you know, you might as well. We'll just slap Bird Killer on, I guess. Alrighty. I guess I'll throw in just like a quick safety save after he fought that boss and got all its steals. Like, might as well. I'll put it in slot 2 though, for obvious reasons. We'll just save over, I guess, Fossil Root Mining Site, sure. We're at the rack. But just take a look at this room, by the way. You know, like, if you think about what's actually, like, this little, like, this thing with things to handcuff yourself into, or, you know what I mean? Like, I forget what the term is. To, like, bind yourself, I guess, and, like, the stuff over here and the fire. Like, there's obviously some sus stuff in there, but, you know, don't worry about that. It's okay. We're at the hallway. This is the Desert Palace, and frankly speaking, this is one of like the cooler looking places in this game. There's a lot of great looking screens in here. Whoosh. And this is kind of what they're talking about. We want to like interact with like candles and stuff throughout the place because they unlock stuff for us to like pick up. We'll see in a second here. Anyways, what are we gonna fight? Oh, it's more of these guys. It's actually a back attack, which is kind of funny. I guess if it's a back attack, I don't really need to worry about doing the usual thing. So let's just shroom. And since we're here, I guess let's see our new water spell. See how much damage that does. Boom! 2.5k. Like, that's a lot. Actually, since we're here, I guess we can have Quina use another spell we haven't seen in a bit. Remember how we got Earthshake? We haven't used it yet. Let's check it out. Even the magic resist guy might die to this, but he might just barely live because he's got some defense on him. Oh, he took. Holy crap! Damn, Quina. Good damo. Nice job. If you're worried about these characters you left behind being underleveled, once again, the Desert Palace actually gives pretty good experience right now, so... Anyways, I can take that off. Where's that, I can give that to the boost. I want to learn abilities, though, so... Let's put on... Because what is the flute giving her? It's giving her Suna and Haste. Haste we don't really need to worry about giving her something for that, because that's low like AP anyways, so... I guess we can just put the feather boots on her for auto haste for now. Or maybe we'll just give her the anklet to learn her healer. Gives her more magic too, so that probably helps out. And everything else is looking good. Alright. So if we interact with this thing, Offering of Power, Faithful Paladin, extract the power to nullify elemental properties from the ring. Inspect the bloodstone. It unglows. And we get a promised ring. So this is the extra promised ring I was talking about way back when we were talking about the auction house. So once you grab, I guess technically speaking, once you've like started this whole side quest, like I guess not even a side quest, this is the main quest, but once you've started this whole Desert Palace, like once you start this entire sequence by heading into the quicksand, you can no longer have 10, is it 10 or is it 11 copies? It's 10th, right? Yeah. You can no longer have 10 copies of the promised ring if you don't already have 9. This is a funny little room. So what you want to do here is these statues will follow you a little bit, and if you like kind of do that to them, it'll actually create a staircase, which is interesting. This is one of the more like creative ones, I feel like, because this one is like a bit weird. It's not super like obscure because it's like kind of an obvious dead end. Hey, look at this guy. If you've played Final Fantasy before, you know what these guys are. It's a Draken. I think in other games they're called Krakens, but this guy's kind of like a bit of a different design. He doesn't quite have the things on his face. You know what? Since we're here, I'll show off. Actually, Quenna's got a bit, not too much MP. You can't quite go through here just spamming MP, but I guess I'll show this off. So Draken. Actually, no, we'll fight this guy to let him see. Actually see what he does. So this is one of the guys I was talking about for body temperature. He has both freeze and mustard bombs. So if you're not careful, he'll kind of, you know, waste your stuff, as it were. You can also cast Vanish, you know, just to make sure you're not you kept magic people with you. But I think actually I'm not sure about this. Let's see. If I cast Comet, can Comet miss when he's vanished? Well, that doesn't really actually explain, but there you go, there's Comet. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to talk about in the future, but I'm gonna wait till we get the airship to really like go over everything. Because right now it's just like, hey, let's fight stuff. But yeah, this is also just like, you can see we've been getting like jewels like crazy at this point. Like this is one of those points in the game where like they really do let you get a lot more of the gemstones, and it's pretty nice in that regard. Like we got another sapphire. Like they're kind of encouraging you to actually fight these things. Hey, it's another guy. This is another one of those like classic Final Fantasy enemies you might recognize, the Toriyama. This little like cat dude who can eventually like cast Blaster. Once I believe he has to electrocute, and now he has access to Blaster. I believe in this game Blaster is stop. Whether it's stop or death, or even sometimes both, kind of varies from game to game. But since we have locomotion, it should be fine. It just does damage. Otherwise... I forget if he can counter? No. I guess that's Robin with his MP, why not? You know, just show up Osmos while we're here, right? Boom, 63 MP. So yeah, Vivi basically doesn't have to worry about MP ever again now. Like, Osmos is a huge buff for him. I don't think I can eat this guy, but I think if I attack with Steiner, he's just gonna, like, kill him. But if he doesn't get eaten, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, finish off Steiner. Look at those little cat paws. It's so cute. Oh, I think Quina just learned Gamble Defense? Well, let's, like, leave the room first, for crying out loud. I swear this staircase is way longer than it looks. But if we come over here, we can light these candles, and... nothing happened. I wonder what happened. Nothing happened that we can see anyways, right? That's how it always goes. Alright. And with that, Quina can just, I guess, slap on the... Just slap on the Matra Band, I guess. I guess Aiko can quickly go ahead and heal everyone. Alright. It's like something about like the layout of the stairs is like slightly awkward to navigate. It's like just thin enough that you kind of get stuck on it at points. Oh, it's the double Grimlock. Well, let's see what these guys do, I guess. There's the stop. So that's another guy that can inflict stop on us. See, I can use the drop. Boom! He hit us with the drop. Anyways, level 5 death does exactly what you think it does. Like I said, if an enemy is like level multiple 5, they die. And it just so happens that every single enemy in the Desert Palace is actually a multiple 5. In fact, I believe every enemy in here specifically is level 30. So we can just kind of go ahead and just level 5 death every encounter in here. And this is why it's really nice to have Quina with level 5 death, because you can basically just no-sell every encounter in here for free. Oh, we just barely got out of there without another encounter. I believe for here what we want to do is... You want to just light all of these? And that'll make this one open up, and then it makes the other side open up once you do the last two. That can kind of come through. This is a little I guess, sequence puzzle, basically. There's a bunch of just these little, like, weird puzzles in here, basically, is what we're doing. This one is much easier than it looks, though. I think it's literally just you light them all. Actually, that's not 100% true, is it? Because I think what we do is we light them all, but then you have to unlight them. Or maybe it's just the bottom left one is the only one that matters? I don't remember. I forget exactly what it is for this one. What's this one? This is the fire chamber. I believe there's also no random encounters in this room for some reason. Like they wanted you to not get stuck. I guess even though it's kind of a small room to begin with, but... You can see there's like a one at the bottom now, but you can't light that one. You gotta light these two. Here... That makes that other set of statues disappear, and once we light these last two and get them all lit, and that lets us or I guess light up the bottom one there for some reason. I don't know why that specifically does that, but Offering of Power, Faithful Paladin, extract magic from the chain. Expect the Bloodstone. We get an anklet, nice. Lie of the Archon, the path will open when all lamps are lit. Also, it kind of jitters a bit there. Oh, I just realized I forgot something. Let's actually go back for a sec, because I just remembered. Promise of the Evil God. The Bloodstone is the source of his power. Each color holds different powers. Truth of the Devil. The Bloodstone is proof of his power. Hide the light with your hand. And also... this chest appears. I totally forgot. Fairy earrings. That chest only appears... I forget exactly what causes that chest to appear. I think it's specifically when... you light that candle and come back, that chest appears underneath the staircase. But since it's a blue chest, it's kind of like hard to see under the blue thing. I guess let's quickly throw out another cure-all while we're here. We got, what did we get? I already forgot. Because we got fairy earrings from the chest. What did that thing get us? Didn't it get us, like... I'm, like, blanking on this. I don't think it got us anything new, because if like, I go down here, for example... See, our inventory's kind of messed up, actually, which is kind of funny. So we got the promised ring. Did it get us? I actually totally forget, man. Stupid me. What did we get from that? Like I said, it wasn't anything we don't have already, I don't believe. Because if I, in fact, I'll even, I guess actually while we're here, let's look at the Glugstone, because I totally forgot. You only get to look at this for a little bit. Glugstone. It was hidden in a land where magic cannot be used. It must be a magic controlling device, but the technology is completely out of this world. Taro's Chronicles. Mysterious Eden Kuja is after. And there's another Kupo Nut. Like, if we look at our accessories down here, is there anything we didn't have already? Wow. It's so funny I'm blanking on this. Like, I know there was a promised ring from the thing and then the fairies, but I don't remember what we got from this. It's so dumb. I looked away for 2 seconds, I've already forgotten. You know, it's fine, whatever. Oh, there are encounters in here now, once you light everything, I forgot. Or maybe there are encounters here and the whole time the encounter rate's just low? I swear there's no encounters in here, but maybe I'm just wrong about that. Anyways, a double pair of Draken. I guess I'll try out Break. Like, let's see if Break does anything, huh? Break does exactly what you think it does. It petrifies. These guys are a little higher level than us, so yeah, it's likely to miss, unfortunately. That's just how it goes. Actually, since we're here, and these guys like to use magic, we haven't seen Carbuncle yet, so let's check that out. Ruby Lights. Oh wait, have we used Carbuncle? Yeah, we definitely have, haven't we? Yeah. Fair enough. But, oh yeah, they'll also use Mind Blast. This is the confusion spell I was talking about. It's a drain spell that also confuses if you let them, but... Oh, now they're just gonna spam Mind Blast. They're too smart. Absorb the brain. Mind Blast is another one of those spells that's actually, you know, it's almost kind of surprising it's not a blue magic in this game. But I guess in previous games, like in Final Fantasy V, for example, Mind Blast paralyzes, but paralysis isn't a status in this game, surprisingly so. And it doesn't really like do much for us. Here comes Freeze. Oh, Freeze doesn't get reflected? Huh. I kind of forgot about that. That's funny. Are they gonna do anything that would be reflectable? Am I? Of course. Well, I guess I'll just get my revenge on them by hitting them with a water all and checking out this damage. Die! Oh wow. Well, on the bright side, that should be enough to eat one of them. Tastes bad. Yeah, they don't teach us anything. I don't think anything in here teaches us anything we don't already have, so... They can use mustard. Is Frost also... Huh. Oh, I didn't get body temperature to Aika. Well, that's fine. It's not like it matters. Huh. Actually, maybe that's because all blue magic can't be reflected. I just kind of forgot that, because I mentioned Final Fantasy V, and in that game, whether blue magic can be reflected or not is just basically just on a per spell basis. I just kind of forgot about that. Anyways, you know, don't walk by this candle over here. How do we light this? Oh, this one right here. Yeah. Just the perspective was messing with me. Offering a power, faithful paladin extract the strength to resist from the armor. Shield armor, more shield armor if you didn't already have like a million pieces. Yeah, this is a cool little perspective for the screen too, because you kind of go past a wall, but since the walls are see-through, it doesn't matter as much. Light this to light that up. What room is this? The stairwell. Are we gonna get a double Torama? Nope. More dropping. More Grimlocks. I mean, these guys use magic, but these guys just use status magic, so, like, frankly speaking, like, who cares? I guess let's defend with these guys. We're just gonna have Quina kill them. Because, like, is there anything I haven't shown off? Like, there's 1,000 needles, but that doesn't matter as much. Matcha magic, pumping at night. We used Earth Shake. Look, we got everything going for us. Like, yeah, let's just def them. Alright, I will actually be right back for a sec while this is going out, because the dogs want back in. Woohoo! Alright, you might hear the dogs barking upstairs, because that's what they do, but they're inside, so it's fine. More topaz. I'm okay with that, though. Give me all your jewels. If this wasn't obvious, the Desert Palace is very much a one-time only place. You can't come back here for obvious reasons. Because we don't just dump back. You're not going to jump back into the quicksand to get back here, so... Oh, we got an anklet! Right! As soon as I saw the anklet, you know, I'm glad I put that on now. I don't want to learn boost yet, because I'll talk about that later. I guess we'll go for MP 20%. We got that, so I guess, yeah, just put on the shield armor. You're going to want shield armor for the boss of this place, because they're very elemental based, let's put it that way. To put it bluntly. Can we get locomotion, or what are the body temperature? There we go. We just got enough probably from that level up we just got, so works for me. Oh yeah, and this is one of those rare rooms where the camera actually changes halfway through rather than changing us to another screen, which is interesting. I forget what's over here. Anything? No. Is there encounters in this room? I don't even remember. This is one of those rooms where it's another, like, sequence puzzle, but this one's actually, like, logical. So if we make that stairway appear and then we come up here and we light this candle, it causes us to raise up. And we can actually come out here, and I believe that you can grab this candle from way earlier. I believe this is what that one candle in the stairway does? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Offering a power, faithful paladin, extract the power to dodge from the bracer. Does this get what I think it gives us? Yeah, another Enkai armlet. So if you didn't have that already, there it is. Anyways, we can come back down here, and we can go over to this candle now. Oh, what does this say? Wise man's folly. Unlit stained glass opens the path when lit. So the candle basically raises up each stairwell that it's next to. And like if you try to raise this one before the top one is raised, it can't physically raise up because the the bookcase above it is blocking it, right? So you have to kind of figure that one out. Although that one, it's pretty obvious, obviously, but you know, it's at least it's a one that isn't arbitrary in some sense, I guess. This is the stairwell. A bunch of these are just stairwells, so it doesn't surprise me because I think that the stairwell is all one giant screen that just you can see the camera just changes based on where you are. This raises up. Now we can come out here, I guess. We can light this candle. Wonder what that does. Wow, based on that Moogle sound we just heard, and the fact that that stained glass is now lit up, we can actually come over here. We can just walk right through this. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, I guess I can get into Encounter. I mean, I guess getting into Encounter is good. You can see what this screen looks like, because I think this has another unique battle area. Because it has the library, like the books in the background. Yeah, look at this. How nice. Let's see if we can hit a break. And if not, then I'm just gonna hit one of them with Dark Side and just smash them. There we go. Petrified, bitch. And now we'll just use Dark Side. So Dark Side is an attack that uses Steiner's HP. Boom. To do quite a bit of extra damage. I forget how much stronger it is. It's like 1.7 times, but since Steiner has Bird Killer on him already, it technically didn't really do that much more, but I just wanted to show it off. I could just level 5 Death this guy, but hey, since he's invisible, let's show off the needles. Oh, he's gonna bio! That's why we wanted Antibody. Steiner's shield armor helps give him the magic defense to tank that a little better. And here comes the needles! And surprisingly, that actually does not cure it. I forgot that that's another Final Fantasy. That's another older game. Vanish isn't removed in this game from magic. I guess we'll just, like, I don't know, I guess let's just silence him. Will this work? Like, I just wanted to see if magic just always hits when he's vanished. Nope. Ain't like 6. Which is probably for the best, but I guess let's just drain him. Get out of here. I'm just like showing stuff off while we're here, because, you know, even though level 5 death is obviously great, I don't want to just level 5 death the entire area, right? That's kind of boring. We are pretty much done here though, but let me just walk up here. You can like lower these back down if you want. There's no point in doing that, because like the stairwell is obviously like this is just a one-time thing, but hey, double Torama. I'm just gonna level 5 death these guys though. Actually, let me see what they do. I think these guys also cast Bio, right? Yeah. Check out those whiskers. So, an obvious thing about not having Zidane is you can't really steal from these guys. And you also don't have any access to an easy way to run away, so you kind of just have to go in and just smack them up, basically. Which is why this area can be kind of scary if you're under-leveled. You'll notice that it doesn't even say death when you hit them with it, because it doesn't inflict death, it literally just straight up sets their HP to 0. So you can't be death immune to be immune to that effect. And like, there's not even like a special animation for trying to unlight the candles, it just doesn't let you. Anyways, there's Mogsam. Thank you, Koopo. Thank you, Koopo. I'm so happy I got a letter. I'm just gonna skip this one. Mogjito to Mogsam. According to rumors, Stiltskin is on a quest to find out why Mognet stopped functioning. I'm sure Stiltskin will find out the truth, Koopo. Why did Artemision stop delivering mail? There must be a reason, Koopo. Anyways, we're gonna double tent, and that's gonna be it for this part, because I don't think there's a Moogle before the boss. I think this is just the only Moogle you get past the start of the area, so I'm gonna double tent to fully heal us, and we're gonna save and end things here. So yeah, that'll be it for this part. See you guys later.